I think you just have to go out and do it. And like there's moments, like when I was driving from St. Louis out here, like I had these moments creep in that were like, what am I doing? Like what have I done? Like, and so you just have to go through and you have to feel it. You have to feel the fear, and then you have to work through that and realize like the next day, like, oh, it was okay. I'm Julie, I'm from Travel Nurse Adventures, and I just met up with Chris and G here in a parking lot in Tucson, Arizona. I have a new van that I bought. It's a road truck, it's a 2003, it's a Dodge. I picked it up in St. Louis. I had no idea that I was gonna get it, and then I ended up meeting this elderly couple that gave me a deal. And now I'm on my way out to California to work, and so I'm trying to learn all about my van. This is my first trip with it. So this is Canyon, he's my travel companion. I got my bikes on the back, or got a bike in his dog crate. It's a double platform bike rack, and then I got my mountain bike, and then I got his dog crate. But I try to bike quite a bit when I'm out in California, and I can just swing this up, and it's kind of annoying getting the bike off right now with the rack, but otherwise it's pretty easy to deal with. This kind of rack is. The only thing I don't like about this rack is that it doesn't swing out. I've had the swing away racks, so I think I'll probably transition to that in the future. So then I got my spare tire, and then this is just my gas in my LP tank, and then my propane's up underneath this way, so to turn my propane on, it's like up underneath here. And then I have my electrical hookup and my gray water, black water dump tank here. I haven't dewinterized the system yet. I'm still learning how to do it all. It's gonna be a work in progress. Right, Chris? This is where my potable water goes. And this is my fuse box, like my fuse access. I'm not gonna pop that off yet, I might break it. I woke up, my very first night, I woke up at 3 in the morning and my carbon monoxide alarm was going off, and I freaked out and I took the dog outside and I read about it, and it was just a low battery alarm, and I'd left the button on wrong. And then like the next morning I was fine, and I was on my way again, and I was in this like beautiful park in the middle of North Texas, and I was like, this is amazing. But at the time, it really was. It was the end of the world, and I thought I was just like so dumb that I didn't like turn that button off, didn't know what I was doing, and thought that there was actual carbon monoxide in here, and it was just a low battery alarm. Okay, so this is the inside of the van. There's a lot of nook and crannies, like it's more spacious than I imagined. So like this little area here has all kinds of just like my shoes and my camping gear and stuff. I have a little closet right here. Where all my bathroom stuff is. This is kind of neat, it's an entire drawer. I just keep it's like my special drawer of my scarves and just knick-knacky stuff. Poncho, if I need to grab a poncho. Up here, I have my bear spray, I have a machete, just like stuff I can just grab and access real fast, like a flashlight. This chair swings around, as does this one. So if I'm like parked and want some more space, I can swing both of these around and hang out, and I can also set up a table right here. So it's a 2003, so there's just a CD player and a radio, and the CD player actually is like broken. So I just have a little Bose, but I'm gonna get a little mountable. They have these I think they have them at Costco, these, it's like a magnetic mounting thing that I can mount my phone and then also my speaker up there, just so it's not sliding around. So I use my bike light as one of my flashlights. I can hook it up as well if I don't wanna pull from another lighting source. And so I always just charge that stuff as I'm driving down the road. So my organization, I'm still getting a system down. I'm pretty lacking, but just for the ease of access, I have my bike helmet just latched to my sink, and then underneath my sink, so I haven't really used my propane stove yet a whole lot. Like when I've been traveling out here, I've just been using my camp stove to cook in the different campgrounds. So I have all my my fuel sources underneath here, and then just a bunch of water bottles, my cutting board. I have some food storage here, and I'm about to get some Velcro that kind of just to hold this in place. Moving down, just some drawers, some silverware and stuff there. And then underneath here I have just more storage. My hot water tank is underneath here. I keep all my coffee in my microwave. So all my little French press. Up here, just more storage where I keep some cups and some paper towels. Got my 3-way fridge down here, which I've also yet to start using, but I'm gonna take the leap and and use it here tonight. It's got some random stuff in it right now that we'll keep in the moment. And I have some clothes. This is all my clothes up here. I've tried to somewhat organize them with just some like zipper bags. Goes all the way back. This is where the old TV used to be, so I have just some books, and then this slides out. It's kind of messy at the moment, but just some books for work, and then my work stuff here. I have like a plug up under here, so if I'm plugged in, I can plug my laptop in and just work from there. And then when I actually drive down the road, I have Canyon's bed. This is his throne. I always look back and he's just like perched. This is where he stays when I drive, and then when I actually sleep, I put his dog bed up front or on the ground. And then my AC is right here. I've yet to need that or use it. And then just more clothing storage up here, like my rain gear, and just some other jackets are up there. And then this is the bathroom. Shower's in the middle, and this is just used for storage right now, just some towels. And then Canyon's food goes here. Then when I actually get more settled out in California, I'll actually de-winterize it and try to attempt to use the toilet more often. I think my biggest fear is that I'm gonna like mess a system up in the van. Like I'm gonna like break the whole water system or just like break the van.
So you're not scared of like...
So I'm actually not like, because I've been traveling for the last 2 years, so actual fears of like being on my own, not so much. I try to like watch what areas I go to and watch my surroundings. So we'll see though. It's when I'm living the life that other people dream of. When I was just in the middle of this state park and it was just gorgeous, like watching the sunset, like the New Mexico and Arizona border. Hardly anyone was there, and I was parked and the nicest couple from Vermont was next to me who also had a 2002, 2003 road trek. And they came up to me and they were like, man, isn't it beautiful weather right now? And I just like cooked this amazing dinner and was just relaxing, and it was just like right there in the moment where the reason why I do, like it's the reason why I'm doing this.
And after this, you're heading to Joshua Tree. So you're just visiting Tucson for the day, heading down to Joshua Tree.
Yeah, and then I think I'm gonna stop at these other dunes along the way, just a couple hours from here. And then, so the moments of fear are definitely counterbalanced by the like beauty that you see in the world.
Absolutely. So next time we see you, because you're going to be working in California?
Yeah, working in California.
Travel nursing.
Yep, till the end of April. I'm going to be testing out the van to see if I actually can do it and like it.
But the goal is Alaska.
Yeah, and then I'm going to go. I was in Alaska 2 years ago where I met you guys, and then I'm going to go back here beginning of, I think, May.
I hope you're still in the van.
I hope so too. I think I will be.
I think you will too. Thanks for your time.